Hi guys, this is Charmaine from Sky Digital Agency, and I'm the founder and creative director, and I also do training. So we are going live here with
Kevin. Alright, hi everybody, I'm Kevin. So I'm also the founder of Hitch Marketing as well as run businesses in Singapore and Malaysia. So good to see you guys tonight.
So tonight we are actually going to share with you 6 most common mistakes made on Facebook marketing. And the first point I have for everyone today is to have a reasonable Facebook marketing budget. And many people come on Facebook wanting to look for free advertising, wanting to reach their followers for free, and not having a reasonable Facebook marketing budget. So most people will tell me how about $10 to $20 or maybe $50. But the question to everyone here is, how much are you spending on traditional Facebook marketing? But do you know any demographics at all? And the traditional Facebook marketing, like flyer distribution, you actually need to spend a lot of money for the designing. If you want to get good design, you want results, you have to get a good designer to design it. The cost is definitely much higher than Facebook marketing. You have to get it printed for 5,000 pieces. You probably pay around a few $100s, like $300-400 for 5,000 pieces in Singapore. And the last part would actually be the most troublesome part of it, which is the distribution. And you are located and bounded by location when you distribute a flyer. So it may cost you $50 to $80 a day just to distribute 1,000 flyers, and you need to multiply that. And with Facebook, actually, the penetration is actually much lesser. You can actually have a budget to design a Facebook ad or a few ads if you're doing different types of ads. And then you just pay Facebook. Say for $200, you can actually easily reach 10,000 to 20,000 people on Facebook. So having a reasonable budget is really important to find success. And this is a very common mistake that a lot of people make, and they do not have a Facebook marketing and advertising budget when they go on Facebook.
Yes, alright. So that I have to agree. A lot of people are actually spending a lot of wasted money on traditional marketing methods like promoting on newspapers or even flyer advertisement.
Yep.
But what you realize is that Facebook can do a lot more for you at a certain budget, at the same budget. But most importantly is the amount of ROI you get for the time spent on Facebook. Alright, it's much more. You can even run ads that you imagine you have let's say an event that's running tomorrow. You can run ads $50 or $100 to actually get Facebook to push out this to the audience in the middle of the night. But you will never be able to do that with traditional marketing methods. If let's say you have an event running tomorrow and you need this event to have 1,000 people knowing about this event, right? You must have like at least 100 people sharing the message or giving out flyers in the middle of the night.
Yep.
Alright, so one point I have to share today is that one of the common mistakes that people always make is not actually spending time to build their Facebook page, but instead doing a lot of their marketing efforts on their personal profile, just because their personal profile has a lot more friends or followers, people reading their messages. Alright, what happens is that by doing that, you actually you won't build followers on your Facebook page. More importantly, you will actually lose out on a lot of interesting and good features for your business on your Facebook page. For example, on Facebook page, you can actually market and boost your posts, right? So just by doing that, you can actually reach out to cold market audience, but you will never be able to advertise on your personal Facebook page, Facebook profile, sorry. Okay, you'll not be able to target other people based on their location, their gender, as well as their interests. But you can actually do that with your Facebook page. And on Facebook page, most importantly, you have insights. So you can know how many people are reading your post, how many people are watching your video, how long has the video been watched. So is it a 20%, is it 30% of the video been watched, or even up to 90%? Okay, so do try to spend more time on building posts and quality content on your Facebook page instead on your personal profile.
Yep. And the third point we have for you tonight is not understanding the type of content people want when they are just to follow you on Facebook. So for us, we actually are able to ask our participants, right, who attend our seminars or they attend our workshops. We ask them what would make you follow us? What would make you engage with our posts? And most of the time, they would tell us if we share video content, tips and tricks on different digital marketing platforms, and that's what we do, and that's what this video is all about. And that's the question that everyone needs to ask themselves and ask their customers: what kind of content are people looking for, so as to follow you on Facebook and to engage with your posts as well?
Yeah, that's right. So the fourth tip or common mistakes that people always make is that they are not using video contents. Alright, a lot of people know that, oh, today I can post a picture, I post some captions to get people to be interested in what I have to say or have to sell or have to push. But most importantly, if you don't have, you take a look at Facebook, alright, Instagram started with this thing called the Insta Story first, and because of Insta Story, right, you realize that a lot of people are spending less time on Facebook and spending a lot of time on watching Insta Story. So Facebook have actually realized that Insta Story was a great success, is up to now a great success, and that's why they have came out with Facebook Story as well to keep up with Instagram. Alright, so Facebook actually knows, and they thinks that video is the future of social media. So if Facebook think this way, we have to keep up with what they are thinking, and we have to be the pioneers of making those contents, and so that we have less competition and we can reach out to more audience, because we are in the right. It's always good to be in early rather than later in the day. Alright. One last thing about video is that when you post a video, you realize that you can do cross sharing. So this video you can actually use on YouTube. You also can use that video on in IGTV or in other video platforms. But in terms of posts, you'll hardly see a post that gone viral on a certain platform being able to use in other platforms as well. Alright. So try to come up with video contents. If you haven't, right, start tonight. Okay.
And the next point, which is the fifth point I have for everyone tonight, would be that we all have to find out, and we all have to understand what time our followers are online. So look at your insights. If you have about 80 to 100 likes and follows on Facebook, that's when Facebook starts telling you your insights when your followers are online. So all you need to do is just click on Insights, scroll down, click on your 5 most recent posts, and it will show all your posts, and you just need to scroll all the way up. You would be able to see your insights of your followers. And for us, all our followers are actually online after 9 p.m. and that's when this insight will tell us that it's better and our content will reach more people when we actually schedule our post at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, because most of the people are online only after 10 or even at 11 o'clock. So look at when your followers are online and start scheduling your posts. And that's the beauty about Facebook actually. The other platforms actually don't allow us to schedule our posts and our videos and our content. So that's another thing that a lot of brands, a lot of businesses are not understanding when their followers are online, and they don't get as much reach and engagements that they could have gotten if they actually paid attention to this detail.
Right. Okay. So the last point I have to share today is that what happens is that on Facebook, what we actually do is that we realize that sometime when we first create a Facebook page, we need to start building content to start building the audience. So because of that, we actually pressure ourselves to make sure that we come out with, let's say, 4 posts a week or 12 posts a week. We realize we have this mindset or mentality that the more content we push out to our social media, the more audience and the more value that I will actually get. Alright? So this is a misconception on Facebook or on even social media, because there's millions and billions of contents that has been shared every single day, created and shared every single day. So if today your content do not have quality, it do not add value to people, what happens is that the content is useless. The moment you post it, is useless. Nobody will actually read it, nobody will actually think about it, comment, engage, or even share. Alright? So what happens is that you only can come up with a number of content based on the amount of content that you can come up that doesn't compromise with quality. Right? So instead of thinking quantity, instead of thinking I have to do 4 posts, I'll do 12 posts. First, ask yourself, how much time should I spend in order to post a good quality content that people would want to know about? Alright? So this is the last common mistake that most people are actually having.
Yep, and that's all we have for you today. 6 most common mistakes made on Facebook marketing and advertising. And if this video has been helpful, do give it a like, do give it a share, and do join us in our next video that we are going to make and address about 6 most common mistakes on Instagram marketing. So thank you for watching. This is Charmaine from Sky Digital Agency.
Alright, Kevin from H Marketing.
And thank you for joining us.
Okay, so if you like to know more, you can follow us on Facebook